Being a survivor of bowel cancer, where do you begin? It starts at the beginning with being very grateful to a GP that referred me, being told I was too young to have bowel cancer by the specialist, still sitting in his office and having a colonoscopy later on and finding out I had cancer. It's a whirlwind. 2 weeks later, I'm in hospital, I'm having under half my bowel removed. Massive shock, just felt like my life had been taken out of my hands and put into somebody else's to control. Still to this day, I'm forever grateful to my GP who referred me. Without him, I don't know that I'd be sitting here telling the story. So it just became, a massive shock and a massive whirlwind of doctors and operations and procedures. But I'm here and I'm cancer-free and I've survived and I'm able to tell my story. It's a massive shock being diagnosed at 36. Everybody told me I was too young to have it. The GP, said I was too young, but we'd check. The specialist did not want to do a colonoscopy because I was too young. So everything for me was a massive shock because I was too young, according to everybody. And yet, here I am, a survivor of bowel cancer. So you're never too young.
Losing both parents has certainly made me more aware of it, and I have been better, and I still, I go back to the fact that men are usually pretty useless at this sort of stuff, but I have been a lot better, and I've had checks in the last couple of years, so my doctor's told me I've got to go back every second year and make sure that I'm thoroughly checked, which I will do, and and hopefully everything's okay with that moving forward. So. It makes you more aware. It makes me more aware about talking to other guys about it as well. Yeah, I think my parents were just of that generation that they didn't talk about anything and they didn't see the doctor. It took my mum a long time to go and see the doctor, and by the time she had been in and was diagnosed, it was a very short period of time to the time she was dead, and that was really difficult for all of us. Really, for myself, I was away overseas and came back, and she was 28, 29 kilos. And well and truly on her way. So that was really tough. And then Dad was about 18, 19 months, maybe a little bit longer after diagnosed. So they just didn't talk about it. They didn't visit the GP. And if there had been more awareness about it, I think they both would have obviously been better off. And my son would have met his grandparents, which was a pretty tough thing to take.